Meghann Patterson for an NBC4 News break. An effort by the United States to broker the first face-to-face diplomatic meeting between Russia and the Ukraine over the Crimea crisis failed on Wednesday, but Secretary of State John Kerry and his Russian counterparts announced more discussions in the days ahead. The remarks left open the possibility of progress toward a solution to de-escalate one of the most serious East-West confrontations since the Cold War. But while Mr. Kerry assisted Wednesday night that his deliberations here had yielded creative ideas and that he planned to resume talks with the foreign minister on Thursday, there are also signs of how acute the crisis still remains. A federal judge in Texas struck down the state's ban on same-sex marriage on Wednesday, ruling that the laws restricting marriage to a man and a woman violated the United States Constitution, and handing gay rights activists a major legal victory in one of the nation's biggest and most conservative states. Judge Garcia wrote that the amendment to the state constitution that Texas voters approved in 2005 denied gay couples the right to marry and demanded their dignity for no legitimate reason. While significant, Judge Garcia's ruling will have no immediate effect on gay and lesbian couples wishing to marry in Texas. In local news, a Fairfax County teenager was fatally struck by a Virginia Railway Express commuter train early Wednesday morning, shutting down part of the lane that carries passengers from Prince William County to the district. Fairfax County police say they are investigating the circumstances surrounding the death of 15-year-old Jack Chen. Chen was struck about 5:25 a.m. in the 11500 block of Clara Barton Drive. It is the second time this year that a person has been struck by a train along VRE's Manassas line. In sports, there is growing support within the league for expanding the NFL playoff field by 2 teams, likely beginning in the 2015 season. Franchise owners will consider and potentially vote on such a proposal when they meet next month in Orlando for their annual league meeting. The NFL's competitive committee has been studying the possibility of adding 1 playoff team in each conference, increasing the league-wide post-field season from 12 to 14 teams. That will result in 1 team in each conference receiving a first-round playoff bye instead of the current 2. Conan O'Brien will host the pop-oriented MTV Movie Awards for the first time on April 13th at the Nokia Theater. At 50, he is the oldest performer ever to host a show, which tends to favor younger comedians for its podium gigs. Where most Hollywood award shows award serious drama, MTV's Extravaganza tends to recognize mainstream blockbusters like The Avengers and teen-pleasing franchises like Twilight films. Temperature training may be what is missing from your weight loss plan. New evidence suggests that regular exposure to mildly cold air may help people lose weight by increasing the amount of energy their bodies have to expand to keep core temperature up. Being able to control ambient temperature might be partly